Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Promise it's all good. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. It's all good. Get paid, get paid, blow up like. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The name is J.H. How you doing? This is where I wait to see if you respond. Okay, all right. Two things. Right now, we're in the beginning of the peak season, so be prepared to work. Kind of common sense. Yep, show is common sense. For those that are about to start working at the post office, people ask, and I don't touch too many times, what type of gear you should be wearing while you're working. So if you need some information about the carrier stuff, touch, Westside Dave. Go ahead, subscribe to his channel. I'll wait. Okay, you're back. Check out CCA Nick. He's a carrier as well. Go sub to his channel. Okay, we waited for that. And yeah, you got Mailman Mike Chong, which half of you should have subscribed to them as well. You have AK, the mail handler, as well. You have a group of creators that are here to help you with your questions pertaining to your crafts. So if you ask me something, let's remember, I am not a carrier. I am not a mail handler. I'm not a processing clerk. I am not a distribution clerk. I interview them. If you're new to the channel, check out those videos with different interviews with different crafts. But if you need specific answers specifically for that craft, as far as your hours, so on and so forth, I mean, I made general videos regarding them, but it's good to just go, touch the source. If you get injured on the job, just, hit one of them people up if it pertains to your craft. Now, if none of them are in your craft and you want some information, hit me up. I'm not trying to delegate responsibility to other creators, but what it is that I get flooded with emails, flooded, and my responses sometimes when I try to respond, it may seem short. Some people may get, funny. I'm getting some nasty responses. They're like, oh, I'm in my last day. I need the assessments. Hey, I got to take my assessment at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm like, why'd you wait last minute? Well, I'm at work. Some people work. Nonetheless, just respect the fact that I will get back to as many people as I see. When you guys comment, just understand that I don't see the video you're commenting on. When I go in my my app and I see a comment, 99% of the time, I just see your comment, your name, and a little dull picture of what the video is. Now, I got hundreds of videos, so I'm not really sure where you commented on. So if you say, hey, were you talking about blah, blah, blah in this video? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll do a little research, but again, just think about it. I get almost 200, 300 comments a day, and I'm trying to respond. Nonetheless, clothing, when you're working at the plant, what I see at the plant, comfortable, be comfortable. Do you guys get uniform allowances? I'm not really sure. That's something that has, I believe they do. The mail handlers and the processing clerks. It may not be a lot, but you want to make sure. This is a notice that popped up at my plant. Footwear styles not permissible while on duty. It says not permissible. Now, if you're within your 90 days, don't try to wear some of these, okay? Don't try. That's why I'm telling you it's not permissible, because within your 90 days, they can let you go for anything. Anything. Okay? So, canvas tennis shoes. Sneakers. Canvas tennis shoes. You don't know what it is? Google it. Open toe sandals. That should be common sense. Common sense. You shouldn't wear no open toe shoes if you're working in a warehouse environment. The equipment that you're working around, that rolling equipment is extremely heavy, and it will rip your toes if it smashes your toe. It roll the little sharp edges on them. It will do some damage. It'll do some damage. Definitely get a pair of gloves if you're there. You know, if you don't find gloves at the place and they don't supply them, you should supply us with stuff. Stop being so demanding. Stop being so demanding. I like how my picture is just jumping. But go to, what is it, Home Depot. They sell like 3 packs of gloves for like $8, $9. Get yourself some comfortable gloves so you don't tear your fingers up. Yeah. Moccasins. I don't know who would wear moccasin to work. Again, some of this stuff is common sense. Nylon running shoes. Open heel sandals. Heels over 2 inches and soles over ½ inch in height. This is probably for the whole nation. Now, they do wear heels, but these are the supervisors. They're just saying no more than 2 inches in height. If you made it to supervisor, you should know this. Thongs or flip-flops. We're not talking about the thongs that I wear. It's none of your business what I wear. We're talking about the thong slippers. That's what a thong initially was. If you go back to the Bible, you'll see that Jesus had the thong. Never mind. But it is the thong slippers, which means it's not the slides, but the little thing that goes in between your toes. I ain't got none on. But it goes in between your toes. That's a thong slipper. Don't wear slippers. Who wears slippers to work? Z-coil shoes. Now, I have no idea what that is. So look that up. Z-coil boots. Jelly shoes or T-straps. Jelly shoes. Somebody comment. Tell me what jelly shoes are. I don't know what those are. Clogs or wooden. Clogs, wooden, or cork. Don't wear no clogs. Because again, your heel is open. And house slippers. Yeah. That ghetto thing that, you know, we do. We wear the Nike or the Adidas slippers with the socks on. Yeah, that's pretty ghetto. Pretty ghetto. Well, we do it. We do it. Can't wear it to work, though. It says to eliminate slips, trips, and falls, do not wear the following type of shoes on the workroom floor. Heels more than ½ inch, soles more than ½ inch in height. Spiked heels regardless of height. Open shoes include open sides, toes, and heels, such as thongs, sandals, mules, house slippers, clogs, wedges, etc. Heels with steel taps. Click, 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 click. Shoes with cloth, nylon, mesh, woven tops, such as tennis shoes, athletic, or jogging shoes, except those with leather or leather-like uppers. Moccasins, etc. Shoes no longer adequate because of disrepair. Meaning if you got some bummy shoes and you got some holes in them, yeah, man, you don't want those problems. You don't want those problems. Your feet is what keeps you going. Feet is what keeps you going. Yeah, we have a new plant manager and she don't play about them shoes. She'll send people home for the wrong shoes. This wasn't the case before. It's the case now. So again, I'm just passing on that general information. Utilize it for what it's worth. If you're working at machines, you know, loose clothing, it can get caught up in machines. Tight clothing, you'll be getting caught because I'll be staring at you. No, but I mean, we went through this before. If you're new, so just because we went through it before, you might not be checking my old videos. Please, ladies, don't wear stuff that's incredibly revealing. Because you may get sent home for that. You're not supposed to be wearing tights, although I see it all the time. Thank you for wearing them. But still, you know, you're not supposed to. If they say something to you, just know that that's part of their rules and regulations. You're supposed to wear, you know, comfortable clothing when you're working in a warehouse environment. And if that's comfortable to you, that's cool. But at the same time, they can utilize that against you. Within your 90 days, be precautious. Make sure that you don't give them a reason to, you know, send you home. You don't want that headache. If they're asking you to wear your masks while you're there, unless you have a medical reason that's documented, that's the key. Unless it's documented and given to a supervisor, you don't have to tell them what it is. But I believe you just say, hey, look, this individual doesn't need to wear a mask because of X, Y, Z, and you pass it on to a supervisor. That way, if one of the supervisors sees you and says, hey, why you not? Say, hey, I got medical documentation. It's already been given to James. That's it. Because they will send people home. Last year, people get let go and they don't bring them back because of a mask. Don't argue in the comment section about that, okay? I asked you guys last time not to argue, and you guys are still going at it. Please, it's not a political thing. What else? Ladies, if you have nice, beautiful, long hair, you might want to tie it up, because the plants are definitely not the cleanest place in the world. So that'll be in your hair. You'll smell all of that. You know, kind of be precautious. I don't know what else to say about this. It's more so just kind of use some of your common sense. Don't follow suit with anybody else. These are just, you know, a couple tips to go along. You know, just do your job. Keep it moving. You know, try not to pull out your phones on the workroom floor, because you will get sent home for that as well. I see a lot of the new people, a lot of younger people, for some reason can't let their phones go, and they need to be in their phones or whatever. I believe you're able to wear, don't quote me on this, you might be able to wear one ear, you know, iPod or whatever, those AirPods, so you can talk on the phone or listen to music, but you're not supposed to have them both clogged in your ear, because you're supposed to hear your surroundings. When people are driving forklifts, you know, motorized pallet jacks, you need to hear them when they're honking the horn. So if you get caught with two, they can send you home. Let's utilize our common sense. It is a warehouse environment, a plant environment, and a lot of the people that I'm reaching are younger people, so you may never worked in a plant environment. And if you haven't worked in a plant environment, just look at, you know, what other people, no, don't look at what other people are doing. Utilize some common sense. Utilize some common sense. And definitely with that phone thing, I see people on the dock and they're just in their phones, and we got equipment moving around and walking into stuff. I laugh because, you know, shouldn't be walking with your phone in your hand. Let it go till your lunchtime. Let's try to keep it safe throughout the, you know, holiday season. Tell me some good stories. I want to hear some good stories. I don't like the negative feedback, although the negative feedback is always welcome because we work for the post office. Nonetheless, to all my loyal viewers, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We will be updating some more information. This is what we do here. We just pass along the information about a couple other, you know, smaller topics. And, you know, this was just one of those videos that, again, emailing me, I'm responding. If you have a topic that you want me to touch on before you ask, please just check out my video list. And if things have changed, I update the video. If things are over a year old, I will reiterate a video that I might have done in the past. But just check it out, okay? So with that being said, this is JH. If you guys see me at the plant, just say, hey. But that's it. That's it. Hey, how you doing? That's it. All right. Holla at you guys later. We out.